we got it. We have all 3 pigs with the drover of the swine. The pigs are here, baby. Feels good here. There's really no recovering from this. GG's. Third little piggy. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode with Man, and today we got a juicer for you. Before we dig into the deck, make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this, and it does help out the channel tremendously. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go ahead and make sure that you get into the Discord in the pinned comments below, and let's dive right in. Today, we got the Abzan pigs. We got Drover of the Swine. That is right. So, whenever this bad boy comes into the battlefield, choose one. You're going to conjure a card of your choice from the 3 little pigs onto the battlefield. Obviously, if you're not familiar with Alchemy, we've got the first little pig that can exile artifacts or enchantments. Now, the first little pig, they're kind of ranked in order of importance, unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess you could say. But this is the most likely going to be what you need most of the time. Second of all, we got the second little pig. This one costs 4, and it can get up to a 4/4 and gains flying as a mana sink type of ability. Now, the third little pig is obviously the worst one, because I wish I had like Trample or something like that. But whenever you conjure 1 or more other cards, it's going to perpetually get +1/+1, and it also gets involved if it's in the graveyard. So that's nice because we do have Virtue of Persistence, and the Drover of the Swine itself can kind of like bring them back from the graveyard. So that's actually pretty nice. But most of the time, the first little pig is going to be the best thing. We also have Haywire Mite and the first little pig. We actually see again, first little pig. We were actually just running that in the main deck because it's so good. Again, this is the deck is like sort of a mid-rangey deck. So we do have Thalia and the Gitrog monster. I mean, I forgot this card was even legal. First strike, death touch, you may play an additional land on each of your turns, and then other stuff your opponent has come in tapped. And then whenever it attacks, sacrifice a creature or land, draw a card. We do have a lot of different things that we kind of like to do. Revolving like ramping. We do have the Rugs of the Rubblebelt. We do have the new Furgul Quag Nurturer as some more ramp type stuff, because when we do ramp up, we're going to go in for the Darksteel Hydra, enters the battlefield with X oil counters on it, and then you get to conjure this into your hand. A Darksteel Ingot, indestructible 1 mana color, so basically like a mana rock here, and then you also get a Darksteel Plate. I wish this Darksteel Hydra had Trample, but it does not, unfortunately, but it's still a pretty freaking sweet card here. I actually am running Stronghold Arena. This is another one of those little like cards. We can grab this with Atraxa. Kind of later in the game to gain life, and then you also have like some sort of like card draw, even though it does kind of hurt you, but we do have a lot of different life gain abilities. We have Atraxa itself. We have Lonely End gains life, Haywire Mite gains life, so we're not too worried about that. We are a ramp deck, so we can make X cost a lot for the Outrageous Robbery. Maybe it should be like a 1-of, but I don't know, we'll just run 2 and see how it goes. But last but not least, we got the World Spell here. Now, I say, well, why are we running Atraxa? We don't have any blue in the mana base here. Well, Relics of the Rubblebelt, most, like 90% of the time, you're going to grab something. You get 2 instances of this, so you are going to be able to grab blue from this. If not, you have the World Spell, and then you can just put the Atraxa onto the battlefield from the World Spell, because this, at like the top 7 cards of your library, then a non-saga permanent, you get to snag it, and then you get to put 2 non-saga permanents onto the battlefield from your hand. So I absolutely love the World Spell here. Because we are a rampy deck, I do kind of think we need some like higher end stuff, so Outrageous Robbery, Atraxa, World Spell, etc., etc. But this is the deck here. We pretty much just got to the Piggies, and I think the Piggies do make for, oh, how could I forget? The Porcine Portent, Important, Porcupine, whatever you want to call it, does exile a target creature. You gain 1 life for each board you control, so there's more life gain here, and then you get to conjure another one, and then boards you control get +1/+1. So, and then we got the Swine Rebellion. I mean, I know I'm kind of rambling at this point, but yeah, if you want to rebel with the Swine, if you have all 3 of them, you get some more. Just a really fun deck here. Let's go ahead and get the Piggies going. Hopefully we don't become barbecue, but consider joining the channel. That'd help me out as a content creator monetarily, and consider subscribing if you have not already. And without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Dude Chem, hello, how we doing here? All right. We're gonna start for the Mortuary. Yeah, I think we would rather just get some land going. Outrageous Robbery, we do love a robbery, but not right now. We're just after some more land here. Alright, let's see what we got here. I do want to get into the Furgul just to see if we can ramp up into our Piggies. Lancer, Sir Lancelot, that's not a problem. I know this thing, yeah, when it dies you tempt, but that's not a big deal. So, just gonna organize our hand a little, not too worried. Survivor of Koilos, not worried about you. Yeah, first strike, tempt some stuff down to 19. We can deal with that, no problem. Restless Cottage, let's drop you. I mean, definitely glad that we got into our land. Then we didn't, so we could drop you, but you do stuff from the graveyard, don't you? And you just tempt? I don't think I really care if you tempt yourself. Whatever. I can't, yeah, just tempt. Go ahead and tempt yourself. I don't think that really matters unless there's something else I'm not missing here. Alright. right. A War Leader's Call, that is pretty nifty. So, probably more like a mid-rangey, more explode, go wide type of stuff here with the War Leader's Call. But that's okay, because we have the first little pig. It is tempting to go in for a Furgul, but ultimately, I think we're just going to go in for the first little pig and get rid of the War Leader's Call. This little pig is good enough to just main deck. The other ones are really not. They're more of like a niche thing, but you can just run the first little pig, especially in a pig deck. So another War Leader's Call. Let's go ahead and, hey, cheers to you for the other War Leader's Call. Deal 1 to our face. This thing having our first strike. Should we chump block? I guess not. We do have the Porcupine card in our hand, the Portent, so we can actually give the first little pig +1/+1. So I guess we'll just say no. Outrageous Robbery, we don't love that. I think we're just going to bite the bullet and get down our Furgul here. Yep, let's just do this. So next turn, we can just use this to go for the Dual Leech. Get more mana this way. Oh, the Horn of Gondor. We have to get rid of that. Okay, not that big of a deal right now, but next turn, oh, that has to go. No, that absolutely has to go. So, oh, man. We could go in for the Portent. Let's just sacrifice the Dual Leech. We'll get the Leech back. Or the, yeah, we'll get that back. I'm going to go for the World Spell. We're going to read ahead. Maybe we have 15 life. Let's see if we can snag away their stuff here. So I want to be able to grab 2 things here. The first little pick and the A-Haywire Mite. I guess we'll just go for the A-Haywire Mite. We only get 1 this time, but next time we get another one. So hey, as long as we get A-Haywire Mite, and we got another thing to do with the pigs, I think we can take this 1 time. Alternatively, we could have gone in for the Porcupine card. We could have gone for the Porcupine card and just got rid of the Horn, but I think we're good to do this 1 time. So let's go to give him a nice. We are a little nervous. We are oh, they don't swing in. That gave us a huge break. Okay, now we get another Haywire Mite. Okay, that was big. We definitely kind of gambled there. Maybe we should have just gone in for the Horn of the Gondor, but now we're not. Now we're not sweating anything. Now we got 2 Haywire Mites looking phenomenal. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of you. Yep, they gave us a nice. Yes, thank you. We definitely are. This is nice. I mean, we definitely needed this. I guess we may as well not do this yet, because with the Drover of the Swine, with the World Spell here, we can just get this for free. Yeah, we can just get this for free, so whatever. I guess we'll just put this on you. We're not really looking to swing in anyway, so whatever. Just put it on the pig, just pass, whatever. Alright. If they are going to draw something that, like, makes a bazillion creatures, we just go for the Haywire Mite. We're going to go for the Haywire Mite to kill the War Leader's Call anyway. Rally at the Hornburg, absolutely a perfect time for me. Let's go ahead and do this right now. Haywire Mite on the War Leader's Call. Just get rid of it. We don't have to worry about it. Alright. Up to 18. They have haste, but they're all little 1/1s. So cute. Little 1/1s. Without your little anthem, you're just a bunch of little weenies. Bitter reunion. I don't think that matters too much to us. Yeah, they can give your stuff haste, but they already have haste, right? They got rid of the Horn of Gondor? That seems weird. I mean, I'm not complaining. That card's really scary. Maybe the pig. They know the piggies are just going off, so. Well, they can't block that. That's fine. You know, we actually could go for the Porcupine card and just get rid of it. I think maybe we should. We do have to sacrifice the Leech that way, though. I guess maybe we'll just kind of hold still for now. Well, maybe not. We get the Leech back, right? We get it back. Whatever. The way that they win is just doing damage. So I guess if we just alleviate all the possible damage, I think we'll be looking okay. And now the World Spell is really going to activate here, man. Let's go. Put 2 non-saga permanent cards on here. We could have alternatively gone for the Porcupine card, but whatever. And now we get Drover of the Swine for absolutely free. Let's conjure our choice. What from the graveyard? No, we don't have anything in the graveyard. We're just going to go ahead and get another first little piggy, I think. These first little piggies are really good. Actually, the second little pig, it can fly over the board, but ultimately, if they're going to win with the Horn of Gondor and the other stuff, I think we're just going to do this. Virtue of Persistence. Yeah, this is looking pretty phenomenal here. What we can actually do with Furgul is we can actually sacrifice the first little pig now and just sacrifice it so that we get the Virtual Persistence and get a new first little pig because it can only activate once. That's fine. I think we're looking pretty good here. Safeguard. Ooh, well, I mean, that is kind of not too scary. I mean, we don't love it, but that's okay. At least puts us back into the game. Or them back into the game, not us back in the game. Let's see if they want to do a charge. They want to do a charge. They're still going to take a pretty heavy casualty here, so... I think we're looking pretty good, and they do not. Looking good. Furgul, let's just go for this. I guess we might as well. Get rid of the Drover of the Swine. This is why this is so good, man. Get rid of the Drover of the Swine, and the Drover of the Swine, we're just going to get another one back. So, boom, Virtual Persistence. There's nothing else to really grab here, so I think we'll just go for Drover of the Swine. Yep. And we'll go ahead and conjure another... I mean, we might as well, right? The first little piggy, or the second little piggy. I guess the second little piggy can fly, so we'll just go for the second little piggy. And another Haywire Mite. We're looking just so phenomenal here. Let's go in for the Porcine Portent, the Porcupine card. And you know what? I think we have this. Let's at least just get the 3 little pigs on the battlefield. Let's go. 3 little pigs. Here they are. Third, second, and little. So cute. We got it. We got all 3 pigs with the Drover of the Swine. The pigs are here, baby. Feels good. Dual Leech, and you know what? We're just kind of hanging still. I think we're just gonna chill. Well, maybe not with the Leech. Screw it. Let's swing. If they have something that just like buffs up the board, we might be in a little bit of a trouble. But now that we have another Haywire Mite, I just don't really see it. Don't really see the trouble here. Yeah, this is fine. They're still going to lose both, so boom, boom. Sure, and we get another one. Phenomenal. And now the third little pig, every time we conjure something, the third little pig is just going to get up to the high heavens, so... Feeling pretty good, even if they do get into like a War Leader's Chant or whatever the hell, Anthem, what, Riders of the Mark. No, this actually isn't that big of a deal. They can go wide with this, but I would think they have a swing with it, and we're going to kill it if they swing. Ooh, another horn. Okay, well, that is potentially problematic here, but let's go ahead and get rid of it before it even has a chance to do anything here, so. Alright. This is a good deck. Like, obviously, we are just like, it's Kryptonite, but this is a good deck. So, they are going to swing in. I think this is probably the end for you, my friend. I don't see this ending well for you. 8-4, that's fine. Drover, again, though, because if we block with the Drover of the Swine, we're just going to get it back, so... Block you, this thing's pretty easy. Drover. Maybe, you know what, maybe we actually should take the Drover of the Swine and block the Riders of the Marks. I kind of want the Drover of the Swine to go into the graveyard so that we can just get another one with the Virtual Persistence. And they kind of know, they kind of see the picture here. This is going to be a good game here, but let's do combat. And they get pretty much no damage off at all. And our board is still looking phenomenal. Virtual Persistence, it's going to be a good game here. There's really no recovering from this. GG's. Third little piggy. Nick, hello, Nick. How we doing here? We got our Darksteel Hydra, man. What a freaking sick card. Man. Oh, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent, Nick, the friendly mulligan. Hello. Everybody needs and deserves a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. All right, let's see what we got here. Are we, I think we're on the... I already forgot. Are we on the play or the draw? Forgot. Nick, let's see. We are on the play. Looks good to me. Let's go and drop down our Restless Cottage and be on our way. Alrighty here. Got, might as well just drop down our Restless Prairie. Do have the double Restless cards in our deck here. Alright, we're going against Golgari, or what's going on here? We are Abzan, not Golgari. Ooh, we get Relics of the Rubblebelt. Let's not waste absolutely no time. Relics of the Rubblebelt, and you know what? I always want to make sure I have a blue source for the Atraxa, because I'm not running blue without it, so we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll go in for the Orzhov card, whatever. Yeah, like I said, I know it seemed a little bit weird to prioritize blue, but we are running Atraxa, and I'm not really committed to running blue in our actual mana base, so that's how we do that. Propagated Primordium, set up the graveyard. Not really too worried about that. What do we want to do here? Next turn could be a little bit awkward. Maybe we just want to drop down our other little... Ooh, now we got a Drover of the Swine. So we could drop this, or we could just go for some more ramp stuff. You know what? Maybe we just do this and then just hold up the Porcupine card. See if we can just get some more removal. We could also go for Darksteel Hydra, cast it for 1, and then get the stuff. But I kind of want to get into a bigger Darksteel Hydra for fun. With the Darksteel hand, yeah, I think we'll just do this. Let's not be coy. Let's just go ahead and get rid of you. Well, I don't know. That was kind of not really that sexy of a turn, but it's okay. Future turns, as long as we do keep ramping up, will be sexier. All right, here. Urborg repossession, so they're just going to grab back their profit. Yeah, that seems pretty underwhelming, to be honest with you. But I don't want to underestimate anything until the fat lady sings. So let's go ahead and cut out our land. You know what? I mean, we could just drop our Virtual Persistence. I guess. Why not? I don't think we really have anything to like grab, but if they want to go in for the Propagated Primordium, they're gonna have to give us the fungus. So I think we're in this for the long run. Why not? All right, so they do conjure 2 Propagator Primordiums, or make that 4 now. Sure. Well, let's steal one. Like I said, the Virtual Persistence is just gonna give us so much value over the course of this game that's gonna be absolutely silly. So I think we just go in for the Drover of the Swine, and then yeah, we're looking good here. I don't think there's really any hurry to get crazy. So do you want to go for the first little pig or the third little pig? I'm going to go for the third little pig. You know what? We're in this for the fun of it. Can't go in for the Darksteel Hydra, so we go in for the Porcupine card. If they do have, like I said, if they do have the Insidious Roots, if that's what this is trying to do, we can always just go in for the first little pig with one of our Porcine Portent cards. I just want to get some fun going here. The third little pig and the Darksteel Hydra. Let's just have a little bit of fun for content's sake here. Let's just get the Darksteel Hydra nice and big. And the third little pig is going to get bigger than absolute hell. I think the third little pig is going to get bigger than the big bad wolf. Sproutwood Dryad. Let's just... I mean, they don't really have anything. I'm still going to remove it. So, yeah, I mean, we're definitely set up for a move here. Don't think they even had anything to really copy with the abilities there, but whatever. All right, our Propagated Primordium, and I think we only have Propagated Primordiums in the graveyard. So maybe I should switch this to a PP instead of an MM for this game. But that's okay. Let's drop you, and you know what? I mean, like I said, the world's our oyster right now. We could go in for you. We could just drop this Darksteel Hydra, and I think it's probably time to do it. So just kind of want to map out how we're doing it. I think they miss a lot of land drops here. Let's count out our land. I'm going to go in for the Darksteel Hydra. X is going to equal 6, and we're going to drop it, baby. Darksteel Hydra, 12-12, and we conjure 2 cards. The third little pig is going to go through, and now we're just looking good. Now, yeah, there's no reason not to swing in. There's really no reason to swing in. If they want to commit to blocking like the Drover of the Swine, the Virtue of Persistence is just going to like bring it back, and that's going to clear the path for the Darksteel Hydra now that we got this 12-12 Indestructible Hydra. How freaking cool, man. So let's see what they want to do here. If they want to trade, that's fine. Like I said, with the Virtual Persistence, I think this is just like overkill, to be honest with you. They do have a mana dork, so again, I don't know. Maybe they got Deadly Cover Up or something, but I don't know how they're going to get out of this. Bang, bang, down to 13. They definitely want to keep at least one blocker for the Darksteel Hydra. The Darksteel Hydra, unfortunately, does not have Trample. I really wish it did, but it's still a pretty good card. Like I said, that is a 12-12 Indestructible. No matter how you slice it, that is a 12-12 Indestructible, my friend. They're probably just staring at all as the heads. Probably 12 heads, you know, 1 head, 1 power for each head. Got 12 heads, this big Darksteel Hydra. They're probably sitting here going, oh my god, how am I going to deal with this? I don't blame you. Let's see if do they have an answer? And a Virtual Persistence on the Propagated Primordium, that is not going to cut it, but... Not going to cut it, but it did annoy me a little bit. I don't want any creature on my board to go away. It's pretty rude. Alrighty, and Virtual Persistence goes off again and again. There's just like a bazillion fungi, Propagated Primordium. Well, let's get it going again. And the third little pig actually goes off from that, which is really, really fun. And is this game pretty much over? Virtue of Persistence to just clear. I think we're just going to clear the path. Yeah, this game's over. Let's go ahead and do this, and then the Porcupine card. We could do this. Yeah, we can do... Oh my god. Let's do it. Let's do this, and then we have the other Lend a Hand. So, get a third little pig again. Third little pig does not get a whole lot of love because it is typically the worst little pig, but let's do this, and we don't even get to swing in with our Hydra, but GG's. Pacino, hello. We got the Swine Rebellion this time. Oh, that was a mulligan. Let's go ahead and give our opponent the friendly mulligan hello. Everybody needs a friend when you take a mulligan, because those things suck. So let's go ahead and drop our Restless Prairie and be on our way. Alright, first little pig. I definitely want to see if we can get into the Swine Rebellion. Ooh, this is going to be a little bit harder with the Swift Sphere out. Typically, these decks do run off the Fiery Inscription, so we do have the first little pig, which does help out our case quite a bit. Let's go ahead and make our little piggy. Hopefully, we do not become barbecue with the mono red here. And Swift Sphere, yeah, probably gonna become barbecue. I'm not gonna block. No way. No way, no how. No way, no how, baby. Do your worst. Ooh, a Monstrous Rage. Don't like to see that, but, you know, it is what it is. Down to 12. We can be okay here. Another first little piggy. I think pretty obvious. We're just gonna lend a hand here. We're not gonna be lending a hand. We're gonna be lending a ham with our Porcine card. Godric, hello. Well, you know what? Let's have them swing in. Maybe they do get a little bit jumpy and they swing in with everything. They do not. They leave the other Swift Spear alone, which is probably pretty good. You know what? I'm actually thinking here. With the first little pig, I can actually... Let's actually do this. This is a little quirky, and I wouldn't do this if they weren't tapped out. But I'm actually going to remove the Aura token here, and then we're just going to kill it. That's actually pretty good. I don't know. Down to 9, so we got to be a little bit more meticulous about how we play this out, but... I don't know, I didn't hate that. So now I can just kind of remove the Godric with you. Yeah, I don't know. Feels okay. Was that a little too cute? Should we have just gotten rid of the Godric? I don't know, we'll see. So now they go in for Charming Scoundrel. Of course we're gonna lend a ham. Okay, 4/4. Still don't know if that was too cute of a move, but I guess we got rid of a Swift Spear. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we block the Scoundrel, because the Swift Spear is going to get some sort of prowess action here. Unless they just want to pop up Godric. Yeah, I'll do this now. That's fine. That is fine. Alright, get it to go. Is that it? We do gain 1 life, because we have the first little pig. So that's also very, very nice. And a Phoenix Chick. Why did they drop the Phoenix Chick? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Maybe, I don't know. If you want to go for Swine Rebellion is not that... I mean, it's pretty good, but I think just dropping Drover of the Swine is probably the best thing. And with the Phoenix Chick in the air, maybe we want to conjure a second little pig so that we can put that in the air eventually. Now, I'm going to swing in. I don't think Drover of the Swine is in much... if they have the Witchstalker Frenzy for the 5 toughness, then I think we just kind of shrug. But Drover of the Swine should be able to take care of the Swift Spear pretty well. And now with the Swine Rebellion, eventually we are going to get into all of our little piggies. But not without taking a little bit of damage first. I would like to see another Porcupine card, just because I do want to gain more life. Gaining life for each little pig that we have is really, really nice. Oh, you have Pacino! Oh, and they just pass it to us, and we even get a Haywire Mite just for fun. But you know what? Well, let's have a little bit of fun with our roping opponent. Let's go in for the Swine Rebellion. Maybe we can just get all the little piggies down. That seems pretty fun with me. Swine Rebellion. I did want to cast this card. So, first little pig, second little pig. I guess we'll just go in for the third little pig. We do get to conjure too. So, let's go ahead and get all the little piggies down. Third little pig. As long as we can get all the little piggies down with our Drover of the Swine, that is... Oh, they're there. I guess they were there. Pigs take it, baby. MHM, every game. Well, I don't know what that stands for, but if it's every game, I guess we're going to find out what it is. Is it this? I don't know. We'll see. Meticulous Archive. That doesn't... It's almost close. MHM. Nah, it's not even really close. It's just an M, but... You know, I just got M's on my mind all the time. What can I say? So, Surveil 1. Let's see what we got here. A little bit short on the land department, so that makes me a little nervous. Oh, there we go. We ask and you... I guess we kind of asked. I said ask and you shall receive. I guess it was kind of asking, right? I'm going to drop the first little pig, man. Let's just go ahead and drop you. See if we can get the piggy going early and often. So if they do have like the Palantir of Orthanc or something like that, we can just go ahead and exile it. It's looking good, blah, blah. All right, if you want to let my... Hey, you know what? Do not underestimate the little pigs here. The pigs, hey, 2 damage is 2 damage. That's right, baby. You know what? I think I'm going to go for the Outrageous Robbery for 1. Just to see... Stasis Field. Okay, that's fine. Let's go for the Outrageous Robbery. I'm going to go X equals 1. Maybe we steal a land. Yeah, I mean, worst case... well, okay. Well, we do draw into a land anyway, so... Bewitching Leechcraft. Okay, this is an enchantment aura. Okay, so pretty much just, like, puts them on ice forever, basically. It's kind of like a pacifism I'm getting here, so... Let me read that. Okay, well, looks pretty good. Alright, well... You know what? We got 3 different things. I don't even know if they're going to be running creatures, so I'm actually going to go for the Porcine Portent. I don't know, whatever it is, but I'm going to drop you. I'm going to drop you. We can also go for the Drover of the Swine eventually, so they have another Bewitching. Okay, that's not a big deal. No big deal. Let's do this again, because I don't know if they're going to be running creatures, but I would rather just generate all the different... Let's just go for the 3rd little pig, man. I know that we could go for the 1st little pig to get rid of these auras, but we also have another one. I just want to get down the 3rd little pig. Another one! Oh my... Hey, cheers to you. That's really nice. Well, now we got Furgul, and that does ramp out completely to our liking. So I guess we're going to do this. What I can do eventually is... Well, the 3rd pig goes off. What I can do eventually is get the 3rd little pig to Sorry, 1st little pig to Ooh. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting little deck here. Wow, okay. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and get you. And let's pump you up before I sacrifice you for our abilities here. Yeah, I think we'll do this. This is fine. What I want to do is get down a 1st little pig so that I can start removing these auras, but not before I get rid of you. So I guess we'll just get rid of you, Hilda. Gain a little bit of life. Don't think the life gain is that relevant here, but now we'll go in for Relics of the Rubblebelt. Let's go get rid of our little leech, because we're going to get another one anyway. And let's go in. We'll always prioritize the blue. Whatever is blue, just because that makes Atraxa more attractive. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Maybe we should go on for blue, but whatever. And the 3rd little pig, once we get the 3rd little pig free, the plan here is to get the 3rd little pig up, and then eventually we can remove the aura. And then the 1st little pig will just swing in and it'll be great. So, Bitter Chill. Oh, man, that's kind of annoying. They're just tapping all of our stuff out, huh? Well, okay, if we go for Drover of the Swine, eventually we can set our creatures free. But now I can't go in for that ramp, which is actually pretty annoying. They also have 2 unopened sources for land, so maybe they go for No More Lies. I think we'll just take our damage here. Alright. 12. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for the Drover of the Swine. Maybe I should have dropped our little artifact here. That was actually my fault, but nevertheless, whatever. Man, maybe we just get another 3rd little pig going. Let's just do it. 3rd little pig, and let's just get these going. Eventually... I think that's the play here. If we just get our abilities unlocked on our little piggies, that is going to be the key here. So, I mean, 12 life. Oh, wow! Wow! Let's go ahead and give them a cheers. That's nice. Asinine Antics. So they're going to give a... wow, okay. So they just get a 1/1 aura on all of our creatures. Okay, that kind of changes up the game here a little bit, huh? I guess maybe we just drop in a Drover of the Swine. Another one. This is not legendary. So we get another Drover of the Swine. Conjure a card of your choice. I'm just going to go in for the 3rd little pig again. Screw it, man. Eventually we will have to... But they're tapped, too. So now that even if we break free, the creatures, they're still like on ice, essentially, being tapped. So maybe we just do this, get on our damage here. Bang, 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 down to 4. I don't think we even really have to. I think we're just going to like kind of try to do this. I don't know. I don't know. Unless they have like a Sunfall. Area, no way! Oh, that is so sick. That is so sick. Oh my god, that is so nasty. Wow. Of the Charmed Apple. We could get, man, because even Lonely End does not take care of the area. Wow. That is, okay, Lonely End, I really wish this was a go for the throat right now. Oh my god, that's so crazy. I guess we'll swing in. Oh, that's crazy. We have to find a way to get rid of the Ariette. Or else we just lose. That is awesome, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I can't even be mad. That is so freaking sick. Okay, let's do this. Swing in. Bang, bang. But like I said, though, we're just gonna auto-lose. Unless we can get rid of Ariette. So I think we're gonna go in for Atraxa. And we're going to try see if we can find a kill spell here. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Wow. So we're pretty much all tapped out. We could snag a land, obviously. But even the Lonely End and the Virtue of Persistence, the 4 toughness is going to be too much, I think. Oh my god. We can grab 2 Haywire Mites as an artifact and a creature. Lonely End, Virtue of Persistence. I think we lost, though. If we do this... Hold on. Is there still a chance here? Haywire Mite can exile a thingy. Oh, maybe... Oh. No, we're done. Because even at Haywire Mite, we're going to sacrifice... Oh, this is so bad. I think we lost. That is really cool, though. I'm glad to lose to an Ariette deck here. So even with the Shelly, even without the Shelly, we can go for double Lonely End. No, actually... Like I said, if we had one more life, we could be okay here. We're going to go for the Haywire Mite. I'm going to get rid of... It doesn't really matter what we get rid of, unfortunately. The Bewitching Leechcraft. Actually funny that there's leeches here, because we are running leeches as well. So a lot of leeches in this match, but like I said, it does not really matter here. We're going to do this, and we're going to gain 3 life. Let's go and get rid of the Bitter Chill. We're going to go up to 10, but again, 11 makes 10, and we just have enough. Let's go ahead and give him a good game. Really, really cool deck to lose to. Just enough, and we lose. Gosh darn it, good game. And Pen with a capital E. It sounds a little scary to me. Underground Mortuary. All right, Pen. Pien, how you doing here? Let's go ahead and get down our Restless Cottage. Not too sexy, but I think it's always questionable. Do you want to get down the Restless Cottage or the Mortuary first? I think usually... Yeah, if you have enough land, I think the Mortuary is typically trying to find land, so. Undercity Sewers, I guess we're off to a slow start. That's a, ooh, the Phantasmal Extraction is fantastic. Drove the Swine, we're going to keep that, because now, this costing 1 does make our turn a lot more, ooh. Well, I guess we'll just get rid of the 1 ring. The Ruskos are going to be problematic. Yeah, this actually isn't that bad. Oracle of the Alpha, we don't love. I think the Oracle of the Alpha putting the Power 9 into their library, the damage is already done, so there's no point in like really racing to get rid of it. I think we're just going to ramp up first. So we're going for Golgari, we got the Dimir. Well, actually, let's get the Dimir down just so the blue sources are open for Atraxa. Rusko, yep, Rusko and Oracle. We are on the draw as well, so a little bit slow to the play, but this is okay. We have enough removal, I think. Down to 18. The Midnight Clock we should be able to get rid of eventually, so not too worried there. Furgul does let us ramp up. I'm going to go in for the Golgari thingy. Golgari Signet, and then maybe just the Furgul. Before we start removing stuff, I think we have a little bit of room to breathe. Let's go ahead and go in for Furgul and just see if we can get some Leech ramp going. Alright. So, they can have all the Ruskos they want. If they want to really set, like, I don't know. I think we're sitting okay. 2 mystery cards. See how good Sultai is. We have got the first little pig, a Drover of the Swine. All of our cards can get rid of artifacts, though. So this has to go away eventually, because they have no cards in their hand. This actually kind of works in our favor. They're going to use the Rusko to, like, burn through their hand, and then they're going to use this to, like, draw more cards, but I'm going to get rid of it. And they're still not really that close for the Midnight Clock, so that's fine. Yeah, they're not that close. Even that one with 4 counters, I'm not too worried about that. The World Spell, we do like. Honestly, the World Spell is actually pretty good here. We could just read ahead on the world spell. Let's do this first. Let's go ahead and get our damage in, and with the 3 power, Furgul is going to give us 1 extra mana source here. As long as we can get rid of all of the artifacts, we should be looking okay. So let's deal 3. Bang. Down to 18, 18, 15. I'm going to go for the world spell. I think we're just going to read ahead. That looks pretty good to me. Let's go and get rid of this little leech. We're going to get the leech back, so no worries there. And yeah, I mean, we could, should we? I think so. I think this is just the best option, man. Return up to 2, and we're going to get a Drover of the Swine and the first little pig. And we're just going to drop it right on the battlefield. I think, well, man, maybe we should do this too. Let's do this. Drover of the Swine. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit more mana efficient. Because I don't think I really care about the Rusko itself that much. So we get 2 first pigs. And now we just exile the Midnight Clock. No cards. If they had no cards in their hand, I would just do this on their little mana dork here. But this is a pretty good power move, if you ask me. Midnight Clocks go through. Don't care. That's fine. Yeah, they still can't do this. And we've got 2 first little pigs and another one in our hand, so these little piggies are going to eat your lunch, man. Scry 1, don't care. I mean, I do care a little, but not significantly. Alright. I think what are we going to start off with? Definitely want to trade. Because they don't want to drop another Rusko, so I guess we're not even trading. I don't even know why I said trade. Yeah, we're gonna block you off, Rusko. Another Rusko. Fine. You can make all the clocks you want, Rusko. Another land, so they are cleared out of their hand. I think now what we want to do, let's just get rid of, well, it doesn't even really matter. We have got the resources to get rid of all their things. I'm gonna get rid of the first Midnight Clock here. And then we can get rid of the other little thingy. Alright, looking good. Yeah, Midnight Clocks go off, but they're not going to be able to do this, so. Another Relics of the Rubblebelt. I don't think I really want to ramp up anymore. I think we're just going to kind of focus on getting rid of their stuff here. Yeah, if we take the first little piggy. And I think we're going to get rid of this thing. Because they don't have a hand anymore, so now when they do draw, it's not going to be good news for us. So, let's just waste no time with this. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much to worry about. Midnight Clock goes through, but that's still at, what, 4 counters now? I don't think they're going to be able to do that even on their turn, so we have still some more time to deal with that Midnight Clock. I think we're going to start pushing for a little bit more damage here, too. I mean, we don't have lethal. No, definitely don't have lethal yet, but it's looking pretty good for us, so. I mean, I don't know. There's not too much to look for here. Yeah, this is fine. I think we're just gonna play. We're gonna play it cool. Down to 9. And I think we might have played this a little bit semi-awkwardly. I don't think it really changes the outcome that much. We're gonna go in for the first little pig, and we still have Furgul if we need be. But if not, maybe we just go in for... Nah, let's not ramp. Let's not ramp. Let's do this. Relics of the Rubblebelt. Big fan of alliteration on the channel, by the way, but I think we're just going to get rid of you. Yeah, that's fine. And now we have enough for the port. Yeah, okay. We kind of took the training wheels off. A little shaky. Didn't really feel that comfortable, but now we're looking good. We've gotten rid of all of their stuff here. The pigs have literally gotten rid of all of their stuff, and they're like in top deck mode, which is kind of crazy for a Rusko deck. Usually they've got a lot of firepower here, but see, that sucks. Okay, Deadly Cover Up does blow up the whole board. Wow, that actually does suck quite a bit, but I think we can recover. Yeah, it was a perfect top deck for them, which is really unfortunate, but I think we're still pretty okay. And what are they? Okay, not a big deal here. So Midnight Clock, we still have our artifacts. If they had 8 life, I think I would just go in for double Restless Cottage to try and just push for lethal that way. But because they have 9, I think that makes this a little less attractive. And I think we're probably just going to go in for you and then the Relics. So but now we can't go in for you. I don't know. I think we kind of screwed that up. Yeah, we didn't. Oh my god! I kind of assumed we had enough white to go in for the Porcupine card here. So, oh god, maybe I deserve to lose this one, honestly. That Deadly Cover Up was a really good draw, but I mean, we still, yeah, still no excuse for the misplay there. We didn't get down our Piggy. We did get another Restless Cottage, so now we got enough here. Let's not make that same mistake. Let's just get this down, and we'll be okay. It is important that we get the Portent down, and let's go. More pig power, baby. And let's go for the first little pig, and we're going to get rid of this Midnight Clock. They cannot go in for this Midnight Clock, even if they wanted to here, so. Yep, they know that it's a moot. Resistance is futile. Mox Ruby, that would be good in another plan. Ooh, we're looking good here, looking good. Do we have enough for a double Restless Cottage here? 1, 2. I think we do. Wow. Looking good. They obviously could have some sort of spot removal here, but Restless Cottage and double Restless Cottage and a first little Piggy. Are we gonna get it? We are. Good game, baby.